It was the Greek mathematician Euclid who around 300 BC produced the first precise description of the golden section. He called it division according to the outer and middle proportion. A length is divided into two parts in such a way that the smaller part is to the larger part in the same proportion as the larger one is to the whole. Later, in the 15th century, the Italian mathematician and Franciscan monk Luca Pacioli took an interest in Euclid's works and devoted a whole volume to this division of lines, which he called Divina Proporzione, or Divine Partition. Around 1600, Johannes Kepler, known for the Kepler laws of the movements of planets, discovered the relationship between the Fibonacci numbers and the golden section. He observed that the relationship between a number in the Fibonacci sequence and the previous number more and more closely approaches the irrational number phi, the longer the sequence is continued. And phi describes nothing other than the golden section. The golden section defines a proportion which has always been perceived as especially beautiful and harmonious. In many epochs, we find its application in almost all cultures throughout the world, above all, in architecture and art. A rectangle, in which the proportions of its sides correspond to the golden section, is called a golden rectangle. Similarly, isosceles triangles, in which two sides are in this proportion, are termed golden triangles. An important part is also played by the so-called golden angle, psi, which divides the angle of 360 degrees in the proportions of the golden section. As angles smaller than 180 degrees prove to be more handy in practice, the smaller of the resultant angles is usually called the golden angle, psi. It is approximately 137.5 degrees.